a good 35. Just to warm up, because it's all about seeing what these machines. Somewhat?
I'll try to add some curls in it.
So I don't know what it is. I do more than 168 ounces of water a day with a hydration pack in there. And every time that I do biceps, this part right here ends up cramping on both arms. It's literally just on bicep day, or like, well, I said bicep day, but it's gonna be a pull day, right?
I'm thankful that cranking is something I've never had. And I've done some stupid stuff where I ran like 14 miles in the heat with no water, whatever.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I just
I'm still getting used to.
company in Austin gave me these.
I prefer smaller shorts. Is that a 10? Definitely a lot of older plates.
Light on what?
I said definitely older plates.
It's a mix. So you got some like the nice like bumper ones over there, and then you got some. It's just very sporadic. But yeah, they've been using more of their equipment than like I do for my workouts. Like they just got the system. What about like kind of like dumbbells and some barbells?
I did dumbbells and I got too confident and went up higher. When I came back, I went up. Yep, there it is. And it was
also, I would say, I guess if I was having back pain, I'd probably also stick to a trap bar, whatever they call it, the kind you step in instead of a barbell.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always, it's harder to get out of, like, it's harder to accidentally, like, just.
Well, now with the with Golds, they have where it's the standing single leg curls, the laying down curls, city curls. So I feel like I get way more different movements on the standing ones. So Golds, in the last 3 months that I've been there, I've seen the most growth of my legs in those last 3 months in the last 2 years that I've been working.
Like, I think machines are super underrated for like hypertrophy lifting. Like you're just trying to put on like size and strength. It's like machines are. I don't know. Some people hate on them, but I think they're just. You can kind of take form out of the equation to some degree. It's a lot harder to mess up your form when you're locked in motion.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot darker than I would want it. Yeah, like in here. Well, also I just got that camera. I just started doing it. I started off with my phone and whatnot, but I just got.
So this is just kind of like a viewfinder, like.
Oh no, that's live right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's live. No, that's. I normally I've gone with phones forever, and I just got that one. The retail price on that is $1,300. marketplace guy, 700. Might be stolen, but he said
You
he.
have multiple lenses for it?
So this is the one that came with, and I just ordered a Sigma 60 millimeter f1.4. Lets a lot more light in.
Yeah.
But that's coming all the way from China.
Yeah.
So it's taking
My
forever to come
favorite
in.
lens I had on my bigger camera was it had no zoom at all, and it was big. It was a 30 millimeter fix.
Yeah.
But it was like it was 1 point something. It was pretty low. It was a big aperture.
Yeah, and this, I think that one is 4, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So it doesn't let a lot of, so you need a lot of light. So, and the closer it's zoomed out, or the further zoomed out, the less light. So it sucks. But I'm learning. Like I said, this is the first one that I have, because I mean, with phones it's super easy, but a lot of that is digital, like blur and things like that. Which just the first one that I posted on this one looked a whole lot better.
Yeah, I've got like a DSLR. It's a fat boy.
Full frame.
Yeah. But I mean, it still takes phenomenal pictures. But I got it used in 2013.
Yeah.
It was like, I was wanting to get one, and that's what my mom was kind of giving me for a graduation present. So I bought a used one that came with a few lenses. But I got that 30 millimeter fixed lens, and it takes the best pictures. You can do like a really good, because of that aperture, it lets you take a really good blow out the back.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I wanted. That bokeh effect. This one doesn't do that well compared to the other one. Shit.
Honestly, I mean, really good pictures.
Well, I've been doing the first one was a warm up, so technically this would be, I count those two as a warm up, working, so at least one more, a lot heavier, because I've been hitting 10, I could go up to 12, so I feel for anywhere from 6 to 8 would be good. So, 45. What's going on, Simone? Someone? One, oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That helps working with.
It's so it's like a treat for me when I just get to go lift, because I'm not like, it's not like terrifying. It's like my heart rate's getting exploded. It's just nice. It's like
So are you more into getting just like the heart rate up the whole time, or?
I mean, most of my workouts. I mean, if I'm running like my easy runs, I normally keep it like 135. But like my high rocks, I'm generally trying to keep it. But when I just don't really get too many lift sessions. I like it.
Maybe that's why I haven't lost that visceral fat on my love handles, because I just focus more on lifting versus actually getting, I mean, I do a treadmill, like if I'm cutting, I do a treadmill 15% incline, 2.5 speed in sauna. So my heart rate is constantly up, and I feel like my visceral fat in my love handle areas is where I cannot get it to leave at all. Just a 10.
Personally, everybody kind of has a different place where their body stores fat first
Yeah.
and last, and it's just a matter of you just have to cut more. Like,
1700, right? It's
well, I mean, not necessarily faster, but just longer. You know,
Yeah.
not a bigger deficit.
well, you know, I got to the point where, because I went from 234 down to 168, but at 168, I felt like I was cutting for salt, because I would do like a maintenance phase, maybe a week or two, then back to a cut, and I felt like I was just cutting way too long. That I was like, dude, none of my weights are going up. I'm gonna go into clean bulk. Went to 2,500 calories. In 8 weeks, I went up 10 pounds. Yeah, I saw some new fat that I didn't have 168, but everything was going up in weight, everything. So then,
It's gotta be cycles. Like,
yeah.
You put on 10 pounds, hopefully 8 of it's good, 2 of it's bad. You lose 5 pounds, you put it, you know, like,
Ooh. Wait.
I mean, I got down to
Oh. Ah.
technically below 160, which is like, you know, especially like, I mean, my height, I was,
That's literally what I'm waiting for. Vascularity is what I'm waiting for as well too.
which they're not doing right now. Like, if I'm dehydrated
Yeah.
or hot, I look like a crackhead.
Yeah.
Like, this is just,
Or
I don't know
a
why. I've always
crackhead's
had a
dream.
I've always had a really strong, this guy, I don't know.
No, I have like literally no vascularity at all. But it could also be
And
a lot.
my legs lean out fast. Like, I'll have like nothing on my legs. But for me, I think because I was bigger for so long too, like got skin, I'll just never have like even at a super low body fat. I mean, I was, like I said, I was 160, 10% body fat. And I have abs, but not like the way most guys
Yeah.
used to be like. And then I put on weight pretty clean. 'Cause I was still,
Oh, well, that's how that's
Yeah.
at my heaviest.
I'm still able to hold between 10 and 11% body fat at like 185 now. So I've done it pretty clean.
This is the last one here.
That's been the one cool thing to see though, is like, even though I don't lift weights that often, I was
It's a double machine. I just noticed that.
there's like this kind of fitness competition thing that they were doing a qualifier for that I just got randomly decided to do. And one of the events was deadlift. The way it worked is you started at like 225. Then you put on, you had to go up by at least 50 pounds. You could go up by either 90 or 50 pounds each round. And all that really mattered was what your final rep was.
Yeah.
And I think I did 415. And I mean, I had not lifted heavy in my rep. And so it's just like, it's just cool to see that even though, like, I'm not doing normal lifting, like the strength is still
Shoulder. Definitely 42, 45 is way too heavy for me. That way your back stays more touch of the thing and you don't try to pull any more weight on anything else besides shoulders. Good. Light. Ooh. Ooh. Huh?
So where'd you meet your lady at?
Verizon.
Oh, okay.
We both work retail.
In Huntsville?
Florence, yeah.
Oh, Florence.
Yeah.
When I first started looking at this, I was like, I don't know, just a physical weird starting point. Once it gets going, it's fine, but it feels like kind of awkward. Like that.
That's the thing about this lens. And once I move in a certain direction, the light comes off and sucks. You and Leslie still together?
Yeah.
Nice.
We got married in October.
Y'all got married in October? Oh, shoot.
I didn't bring my, I couldn't find my silicone ring.
I did not know that.
So I left my wedding ring.
Did you put that on Facebook? Because I don't
I
remember.
don't ever use Facebook. I don't even know.
I don't think so, because I feel like I would have.
I was definitely all at risk.
Oh, but it wasn't a traditional, like, church thing or anything like it was.
I mean, it wasn't a church, but I mean, it was a.
Because I saw some photos of you in a nice suit, brown suit. That wasn't it.
No, that might have been when we got engaged in Portugal.
Oh, okay, yeah, right, yeah.
I hired a photographer.
Yeah,
For that.
okay, yeah.
There's like someone was like walking up our bridge.
Yeah, that would make sense. You would have, because I was like, I didn't even think about that. It's just like y'all walking towards the camera. It was like some stranger just took great pictures. Wow.
It was a pretty cool story though. So we were supposed to go to Portugal a few years, like during COVID, and it got canceled. And I was, I knew in my head I was getting ready to, for us to get there. So I started trying to plan it, thinking about where to do it, and I decided to do it in Portugal. But I told her, I told her that like I blocked off some days on the calendar, and I told her we're gonna go somewhere these days. I'll tell you what the weather's gonna be like, how long we'll be gone. So for Pat, I'm not gonna tell you where we're going.
So she didn't know.
She didn't know. She didn't know we were leaving the country because she didn't think she had a passport.
Oh my God.
But because we run our house on Airbnb, I always do the final sweep of the house and make sure it's good to go before I lock up. She's on the card, and I knew where her passport was, so I got it. We get to the airport, and I mean, they let me check us both in. Like, we're sitting in the lounge with Alice. She has no idea where we're going. And I'm like, oh crap, we gotta hurry up. And this flight was like, she thought we were going to go to National Parks. And I was like, yes. There's a flight going to Colorado right next to us. The flight we were on. And she's like, I'm doing this to Colorado, whatever. And I was like, we're about to miss our flight. And then I was like, I decided to get on this flight. And it was going to Paris. And so I was like, what? We're not going to Paris. We're going to Paris. And she's like, what? And that was just our layover for Portugal. So it wasn't until we got on the plane in Paris.
Yeah.
And I had picked her out, and I had actually picked her out an outfit and everything, and I hired a photographer to surprise, like So it was a surprise. It was cool.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's
And that photographer did such a good job, and I got that photographer for $100. And I mean,
here.
that did better
What
than, like,
what would
my
be here like
wedding photographer.
like $800, $1,000?
Yeah, and she did a better job than my like actual wedding photographer did.
Well, that's awesome. She was definitely a big surprise for sure. Then. Yes, sir. Good. That's a 5. They're freaking 10 behind somewhere here. Lord. I got one here. Ooh. I hope these mics are working good. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm not sure. But we're in Corinth, Mississippi, my hometown where I grew up, meeting with my old from high school. Haven't seen in 10 years or longer, probably 13, 14. Oh, great. Oh, hey. Woo. You don't drink anything while you're.
I've got some water over there, but I don't know. Something I'm not thinking about it. Mostly only just because I ran this morning and runs that body. I wasn't really sweating this morning though because it was so cold.
That's it. Lord. Oh, you want to? Now, if this is going to be endurance, I'm done. I'm dead.
This is just like one of the more short.
I hope you're loading those for you, not for me, because those.
I got faith in it because Leslie does it, so.
Yeah, but if you've been putting her through the paces, then yeah, she can.
You can't let my wife show you.
Well,
So, the 2 sled moves, this should be, with the weight, this should be about 350 pounds total, like including the sled. There's a sled push and there's a sled pull. The sled pull is take two plates off of the sled pull. For the push, the main thing I think people struggle with is the form. It's like
Yeah.
You want as much of your like body weight inside of this triangle as possible, like up in here. You can either, some people like to do it here. Most of like the kind of higher level people, they wrap their arms on the forearms against it. And it's a little bit of a balance of like, when I go to, if I go to pick up on it, not like that aggressive.
Yeah.
Just, if you go too far, you'll start digging into the carpet and it won't slide well. But if you do just a little bit, it kind of like takes off some of the tension. And then like, you really want to be like low and kind of horizontal. Like you don't want to be up here.
Yeah.
You don't want to be up here. You don't want to be way out here. Like you can have your arms like this, but you want to be in here.
Okay.
I think it's 50 meters, which would be like, basically, this is probably 12 and a half, so probably like from here to that big line and back to that big line and back would be the push,
Yeah.
for instance. But, yeah, it's just...
You show them how to do high rocks. High rocks? High rocks? High rocks. That's what you say now.
It's like, oh my God. Take it for a spin.
Yeah. All right. My shoulders ain't widening up.
Oh yeah, they are.
Back good?
Yeah. I think I can have that.
Yeah. You said Leslie does this? Woo. Shit.
So that's the thing is doing that once your heart rate's already at 170 because this is like
Good. I'm seeing stars right now.
this is pretty early on in the race, but it's like you run a kilometer, you do ski erg, you run a kilometer, and then I think sled push is the next.
Whoa. You added. No. Yeah, 167.
Let's see if this will stay on there. I asked her to get a thing. The first time I did the competition, I just read stuff. It said sled pull, and I thought, okay, what's the same thing as sled push? I'm just going to grab right here. That's not what it is. Basically a 3-foot box like this that you can use, like you can move your feet in and pull. You're not just like walking back, like you got to stay in that 3-foot box. So it's kind of like a deadlift, I would say. Like you get the juice pulled out of it.
Give me a second, cause that.
And then, like, you know, using your body weight and your legs, like, kind of think about it almost like a deadlift. But, this is like 80% legs.
I feel like I'm fixing to pass out. For real. That was,
Kill my boy.
yeah. No, I'm being dead serious. What? Are you serious? It's literally, is that the, or is that like the hardest? And this is why I didn't want, this is why I didn't want to do the high.
There's 8 runs, 8 stations.
But you start off that heavy.
That's the, so there's a women's weight, there's men's open, and men's pro. But when we do mixed doubles, like a man and a woman, they have to do men's open weight, middleweight, which is what this is. So there's a heavier pro weight. But like when me and Leslie do it together, she has to do that weight.
Woo!
But now at the stations, we can split it however we want. Like I can do as much of the sled push as I want. So, you know, I probably do like 60 to 70% of like the heavier stuff. And like the farmer's carry, I do all of it because I don't have to set it down.
Yeah.
I just go. But we have to run together. And like we split the skis, and the rows, and the wall balls, and that sort of stuff.
I'm giving it 15% of my heart rate race because new environment, people I don't know. I'll give 15 beats per minute to that. The rest of it was the heavy. Now it's settled down. Now it's 143.
Yeah, but
I don't want to know yours. It's probably 100.
it says 95.
Yeah.
So, like I said, in the actual competition, you're in like a kind of like a 3-foot box. Different ways you can do it. Like it's more efficient to use your legs, like kind of like a, you know, thinking about almost like a deadlift. But because the competition is so leg dominant, I normally strong arm it for most of it. I kind of just overarm it. Like I don't really do a whole lot with my feet because it's worse on my arms, but I don't need to save my arms for much in this race. Because you got this and you got farmers.
Yeah.
And so it would be the same thing in a race as the push where it's 4, like it'd be 50 meters, so 4, like down, back, down, back.
So you would do this 4 times?
There's a run in between. Normally you don't like go straight from push to pull. You do push, run a kilometer, pull, run a kilometer, then on the next thing.
All right.
Yeah, so I'd say get the tension out of it to start. Use your body weight, and then you can decide if you can just kind of arm over arm.
Get the tension. No, there's still too much tension, ain't it?
And if you do start using your legs, you have to be careful about not tripping over the rope. That's the other thing.
Holy moly. It's been a bit since I felt what I just felt after the sled push.
Was probably, the sleds are probably the least cardio intensive. I mean, you think about like this is in there.
Shit.
The rower is in there. Burpee broad jumps.
Well,
Maybe sandbag lunges. Not sure less cardio, but like
I mean-
burpee broad jumps are great.
I mean, on leg day, the highest my heart rate goes is in the 160s, and that's on leg day, which is the hardest push that I ever do. I mean, this right here, 167, but 167 just sitting down waiting for me to recover. I literally felt,
Have you ever done one with ski ergs?
no, but I know that from what I've seen, it's hard.
So, the competition, it's you do 1,000 meters, and you're generally looking to keep this number somewhere between like 150 and 210. That's your like how much time per 500 meters. So it's only gonna take you about 4.5 minutes on this thing. And if you ever do mess with one, it's like some people just kind of only use their arm. You really want to like hinge at the waist and use your body weight. And you don't want to keep driving like way back here because you can hear the fan split up. It stops kind of getting tension about right here, and so you're just wasting effort if you want. But you want to give it a full length like reach up. You don't want to short yourself here. And also, some people just try to go too fast. When in reality, it's kind of finding that mix of power and speed. And so normally if you set it on like a 7, and you keep this number into like, this battery must be almost good. That's your strokes per minute. If you keep that around like 40, like it can be pretty smooth. Like it doesn't have to be like this wild. Like keep it in between 30 and 40.
Yeah.
You normally do 1,000.
1,000 what? Meters?
So that was 250.
You're out of here. What is it? Did it stop or?
Huh?
Oh, I just go?
Yeah. You go, say hit the,
Like when I come up and.
they kind of cheek to cheek like your cheeks to cheeks.
Oh, okay. No, so this?
I mean, yeah, like it doesn't have to be that aggressive, but like your arms are kind of way up.
Oh yeah, they were. Now, I mean, and now coming in like this.
And then like,
I think I have my legs too wide.
there you go, yeah, use your upper, there you go. Making a fluid motion like that, yeah. And you're going a little fast, if you can slow down your rate, but like pull a little harder and slow down your rate, and it'll be a little more efficient. There you go. Because you'll get that heart rate out of control.
I already did. I feel it. 160, 163.
Because that's the key with this race is there's a lot of strategy and pacing. You can't like get out of control or you'll blow up. Because like you should theoretically be able to keep it in that 30 to 40 range, but keep this closer to 2 flat just by pulling harder.
Yeah, because that's how it was like
slower stroke.
it was in the 50s when I was going too fast.
Yeah. So it's just a difference of like. So like which once it gets spun up, but like, so like I can go fast and not pull hard, and it's not going to be that fast of a number, but you can hear it.
Oh yeah, that was completely different from what I didn't even hear that on mine. And it makes the beat of my heart in my ears.
Now you're pulling a little lighter and a little faster.
Okay.
But so I'm going slower than you are, like rate the number of strokes per minute.
Yeah.
So I'm going faster as far as getting done with the station because I'm putting out more effort in the stroke, but I'm doing a little more control.
This is wild. It goes to show the difference between actually like doing weightlifting and doing something like this.
It's kind of like I don't know, you start doing like, you try to do a pull-up or whatever. It's like, you just walk in the gym fresh and you do one. Try to do a set of 10 after your heart rate spike. You're just like, nothing.
Oh, no, yeah, pull day was yesterday. I finished with pull-ups and 6, I was like, I'm done. Like, and I tried and tried more and I was like, no, I can't get any more.
We can hop back in a normal one. I might show you some more stuff later.
Yeah, we can do like 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Not this again though.
I can put this up on you.
Let me go see what we got. Oh. We got to do at least one of these right here. The pendulum squat, we don't have this. Ooh, don't know how to have this machine back home. Definitely want to get some use out of this one. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I was dying when he was putting me through that thing. What? We don't have this back home. That is legit. They say this is one of the best hack squats that you can have. Yeah.
There's this like straight up bodybuilder gym in Austin that I've been to with my friend. That one, it's got like, it's different. It's got the seat belt, it's plate loaded. But
some weights. And
the whole heart rate thing has been like pretty cool to see.
I legitimately felt like I was gonna no, let me do one and see. Let me see the I always take it super easy with legs, just get in the form because of my right knee, but
When I do my, especially like when I do my hard workouts and I like go in there and look at my heart rate data, like it's cool to see just like how fast my heart rate drops on. Like it'll get up there, but it's really not stop. Like it just starts working, like it rebounds so fast.
woo.
Yeah, when I did the last Hyrox race, the doubles and legend, it was basically 170 for an hour and 10 minutes.
That sled push. I've not recovered fully from that summer gun. I thought I was done for real.
No, I really do. I think that a lot of people, they only focus on either the scale or like a PR. And I think having your resting heart rate be those metrics that you track, the way you do your weight and everything else is something I wish more people would do.
Well, back when it's been July since when I told you that I ran, like that first mile, being in the 14s, 15s, 16s, and heart rate just like I couldn't take it. And towards the end of when I was running, where I would go, I'm only going to go 2 miles, and I hit that 2 mile mark. No, I can go another one. Now it felt great knowing that I had progressed.
You progress fast.
In
way faster than great.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, I feel like that was a good thing that I was doing. But once I tweaked my knee, nothing's been the same since then as far as legs and things like that. But I found that moving to goals, that different gym equipment did make a difference with it.
The assault bikes, the ones that are the big fans.
Yeah, there's one that no.
Those are killer for like if you can't run, but you're wanting to mimic like sprinting intervals, like those assault bikes will tear you up.
No, the sled tore me up.
Like 30-second on, 30-second off intervals, like
Yeah.
you kind of sprint, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds.
Do it's been, I'll tell you how long it's been since I felt that, because I remember vividly. Back when I was 234, we had just got in the Jeep, and it was during the summer, and I was like, I'm gonna wash it, wax it, do all that. I did it at high noon, 100-degree temperature. I literally thought I was gonna die. I was in the bathroom crawling like from probably heat exhaustion without knowing it. That's the last time that I felt like that. Because that's the last time that I felt like, no, I legitly I was gonna say, I'm not gonna say anything, don't say anything. I was like, no, I gotta tell him I'm fixing to pass out right now. Like I'm fixing, because the last thing I need you to see is like me, like I'm cool. But I was like, no, I need to let him know I'm fixing to fucking die.
I taught my nephew Dylan into doing the workout with me on Thursday, and I started seeing him shedding plates on there doing the sled work. And I said, I'm gonna give you Leslie's number, and you text her, and you tell her like you got some respect. I was like, 'cause she has to do this.
Now, if she does that, dude,
Weight off.
that's crazy.
She's stout though. I think we've had her up to. I'm pretty sure she's got 500 on the leg lift. No doubt, like percentage-wise, like how we would rank, like she's a much stronger female than I am. Like,
Yeah.
There's not many women stronger than her. Like I'm not that strong. I'm just kind of like roll out. But she's, for a woman, she's very strong.
Oh,
She can do like 12, 20 pull-ups. She said she had a homeless guy call her Wonder Woman last night.
she had a what?
A homeless guy called her Wonder Woman last night. And she said she's like, she said that like your jacked count was up to 3 already tonight. Like people stopped and told her she was jacked.
Ooh. What's your normal calorie burn in a
My normal what?
calories burn like in a normal week or like normal day of when you do?
Now that I can incorporate running full tilt back in, I mean it's definitely it's probably a little over 3,000 now. Yeah. Now that I'm running, it's probably average around 3,100.
That's including your normal expenditure, like normal just. Yeah, that's what which I don't think I'm gonna resubscribe to the Whoop. It ends in, that's why I don't have it on, because it ends in May. But I was like, for $300 a year, it just doesn't do anything more than my watch does. Like I know that my physical age or my working out age is you know, it's younger than my physical age, right? So I already know that. It's not my VO2 max. It was, when I started with it, it was 48. Started running, went up to 55. Stopped running, went back down to 51, and it stayed at 51 because I haven't ran since then. But I was like, for 300, I don't feel like $300.
Yeah.
It's worth it telling me that.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever do get into running, like I love my Garmin ones.
Yeah.
The Garmin's are so good for running because just the way they're built and the way like the battery life and the features and everything. But there's no monthly fee,
Yeah.
and it gives you all the same stuff that the Whoop does.
That's what sucked about it. It's like $300 for it. But now, even if me and Kayla don't resubscribe to it, we just have it just sitting there.
Yeah.
Woo. And you haven't drank water, did I? Woo. Whoa. All right, let's do I guess we can do extensions. That will be done with legs. Is that the sled pull? That's the sled push. That was the hardest one, right? Before you started getting more. I just want to make sure that I can tell my kids I love them before I go, because
So this ball is not as heavy as a real one, but they don't have the exact weight. So this is a 12-pound. The one that we do when we're doing the competition is 14.
thank God.
Pro is 20, I think. They have 20s and have 12s, but they don't have 14.
I'm glad they got 12s in.
The thing that's most people is like you're used to being like a back squat or something where you're back parallel. But like this is true, this is below parallel. Like they judge, this is the one of the few that they're like really watching you like form.
Yeah.
So the technical rule is that your hip crease has to be below your knee crease.
So you're getting down.
So you're like here. I mean, and it's honestly, until you practice with somebody watching you or from here, like in your head you're thinking, like, yeah, I'm going low enough, but then you watch back and you're not. But so it's very low. Like it feels like you're sitting on your calves.
Yeah.
Basically. And it's a 2-foot line, which I think is probably at the bottom of those numbers or whatever. So in the competition, like it's not just it has to go high enough, like it actually has to hit a target at 10 feet.
Yeah.
So if you throw an 11, don't count. It's got to hit the target. I'd say that's probably about the bottom line of those letters. And in the competition, it's 100 of them. And it's the very last thing you do. So like, you've ran 8 times, you've done 7 stations, and and you got 100 of these. And like your legs are just jello at this point because you've done all this other stuff. I'd say the thing that gets most people is like maybe they start too far away from the wall, and so now like they'll throw it up there and they'll catch it in front of them down here. You really want to get close enough, like just far enough away to where you don't hit the wall before it gets up there, but close enough so that when it comes down, you kind of catch it like close to your chest. Because you want to be like here.
Yeah.
You want to go down the squat, and then you're going to, use that drive, release, and then when it comes down, you're just looking for efficiency. You don't want to catch it up here, but and you're just wasting so much energy. So it's just...
My knee's gonna blow out. How many do you do? No, there's no way.
I mean, you're not gonna do them unbroken. Like you would have to like stop for a second. And you should not do 100 right now.
No, I'm not. No.
So like when me and Leslie do it as a team, like normally maybe I'll start off like 25 and she'll do like 20, and then maybe we'll break it down to 10s or 15s.
And where you wanting to catch it?
Like this.
Right here when it comes down.
Like a basket, yeah.
Catch it, then come down.
Catch it and it's going to stay here.
Yeah.
And then,
No, but then come down.
But it's going to be one fluid motion. As you catch it, you're coming down. I'm just saying you don't want to catch it out in front of you because then it pulls.
I'm not low. I can already tell. Oh,
Yeah,
I can't even get that low without it.
and I think you're too far away from the wall, personally.
Yeah, but then my neck.
You're also not. There you go. That's right high now. That's about the right height. They probably wouldn't fail any of those roads.
Thanks. You're right, because you feel like you've went far down.
Or imagine when you're dying. Right?
Okay, here we go. All the way down, okay. Not far. Was that it?
Yeah.
How many?
I don't know, like 5?
No, that I actually went down.
Oh, no, I think the last 5.
No. 173. 173. So, 20 more of those, then I hit 100.
20 more of those and what?
And then I'll hit 100. Because that was 5. 20 times 5.
Oh, 20. Oh, I thought you meant like 5 plus 20. I was like, no.
No, 20 more sets, basically. 20 more sets.
Oh, and like I said, that's the very last thing.
No, but that goes to show that, I mean, I go 5 to 6 days out of the week, and I feel like I go in there and I put hard work in to lifting weight and getting a good, when I was focusing on cutting, I was focusing on just getting a pump versus progressive overloading. And I feel like I go in there and I put I'm proud of the work that I put in there. 2 exercises of this, I'm like,
So your body has different systems.
Yeah.
The aerobic and the anaerobic systems. Like you got work that's like it's not high heart rate, but you get time.
Yeah.
Like that's the running slow and it's getting hours on the field. Like that's one system, and then you got the sprint kind of stuff system. And so like you can kind of tell which one is lacking. If I said okay. Just come in here and do the vertical broad jumps in under 2 minutes or whatever. Maybe you're able to do that. But then when you come in the middle of a workout and you can't do it, that means you actually don't need to work more on the sprint, you need to work more on your base. You need that bigger gas tank.
Yeah.
Because you physically can do it. Like if you can go and run on a track, 1 lap at a 7-minute mile pace, but you can't run a mile at a 7 minute,
Yeah.
then that means like the sprinting thing is not really your problem. Although they're helpful, like you need to work on both, but you really need to build up that gas tank. Like you've got the turnover ability, like you can do everything, you just get them out.
yeah. Well, like when I'm working out and my workout partner, he feels like, oh, I'm losing it. I still got it. I can still go. I can still push. I can do it. But I've like this right here. I'll be the first one like, yeah, I'm done. I can't. There's no way. There's no way. So I mean, definitely, I feel like incorporating a day of this, you know.
Yeah, and like there's stuff like I would say if you're worried about injury type stuff, the skier, the rower, the
Yeah.
assault bike, phenomenal. You're
Yeah.
not gonna put any like stress on yourself.
Well, see, when I used to go to another gym, ATC, but I felt, and I used to do the row there, but I feel like I wasn't getting nothing out of it. I feel like, but that's again, it could have been technique, it could have been this, because I just felt like I was doing it. I was like, okay, what is this doing? What is this doing? Well, nobody's gonna steal it, so.
Just like with the skier, you have different tensions. So it just kind of depends on what you're trying to do. Like in a race, because you find this blend of like, you got to be efficient enough to not explode already.
Yeah.
You gotta outrace. You can't, you're not. So it's also want to go hard enough to get through. You have to want to be fast. If you're like, I want to sit here for 2 hours on this thing, you're gonna bring it down here. But like for competition, we're normally set it at about a 7. The main thing that people do wrong on these is they turn it into just strictly like an arm workout.
Maybe that's what I was doing.
And so the way you want to think about it, your arms don't really engage until your legs are fully extended. So it's not just, you don't start pushing. You don't get about right here. And that's when you finish it out. And then you're gonna lead in the reverse order. You don't start bending your legs first. You start going with your arms. And I'm over exaggerating.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like.
Yeah.
But that's just the way to think about it. You wanna get pretty far forward. And it is one of those things that it's kind of like bench press is easier for like shorter, stockier people. Like this is easier for taller. Like the taller you are, the better you'll be at it, just because the length and everything. But again, you want to be fully extended back.
Yeah, that's not how I was doing it, for sure. So there's space.
I'd say similar on the numbers for me, and everybody's got their different strengths and weaknesses. I can hold a lower number here, a faster speed on this than I can on a skier. But it's the same. You're gonna do 1,000 meters in the competition. You're generally gonna want to be around this at a 2-minute mark to be able to get through it efficiently, but not take too much time. So it should take you about 4 minutes if you're doing this. And I promise you, if you hold that at 2 minutes, this speed is the 2 minute, and do it for 4 minutes. If your heart rate's not up, holler at me.
No, I feel like it was all in one motion versus.
Like you really, it really is a leg workout. It's like a leg workout, and then it's like a seated row.
Yeah.
Like where you're really using your back. And I mean, I like to be good and strapped in.
All right.
I'd say the target for the handles should be like a little higher, and you really get that lean effect on it when you're on the back. As you get fully extended.
That was different. Let me see if I can mimic what I was doing before. Let me see. This.
Like, I don't know what you just did. Maybe you did, I don't know, 250 meters or something. You got to, like 1,000 is just one of the. And so, like, work on that heart rate, get in there, do
162.
like 500 meters on this, and then take like 60 seconds, and your heart rate goes down, and do 500 meters. You know, just like do repeats, but where you're letting your heart rate come back down and do it again. And do like 6 or 8 of those rounds.
Yeah.
And you can put that in at the end of the
Holy moly. Leg extension. Oh. Okay. I mean, this it just goes to show that I need to put in more work on cardio, because I don't run on the treadmill. Like I said, it's 15% incline, 2.5 speed, and that's all it is. There's no cardio to it at all.
So that's really good for that low end system, but the intervals is what's good for the high end system.
I mean, after putting in, feeling that, that's one thing that if I'm seeing that I'm lacking somewhere, I'll put work into it. That.
So with cardio, most people's problem is they do something that's like relatively hard for a medium amount of time.
Yeah.
And that's like the complete opposite of what you want to do. You want to do really easy for a long time or really hard for a short time. Because they're 2 different systems.
Oh, this
If you do in the middle, you just kind of like half-ass doing both of them.
Yeah.
You're not really working on the middle. So you want to you want to get it easy enough to where you don't feel like you need to quit and can go over an hour, or you want to get it like hard. That's all you can do for like 30 to 60 seconds. You gotta stop. You let your heart rate come down really quick.
That's a weird pulley on it.
I mean, they got like 4 different.
Uh,
Oh yeah, it's kind of stuff.
and it's an Arsenal. I hear Arsenals are supposed to be one of the best, but not necessarily loving that one.
I can see this much to compare.
I think it's this part right here that just versus being a stagnant position and moves. Better or not?
I think so.
I think I would like that better.
I feel like I'm getting a visual information of this. I think so.
Woo! Woo!
Do you have any like podcasts here?
I used to do a lot of Rogan. Then I got tired of him. More, if you were to see if there was an algorithm of what I watch the most, it's gonna be YouTube. Anywhere from tech to mysteries, killers, UFO, like everything and anything in between, but mostly just YouTube. But that's because I'm on the road all the time.
Yeah.
So my company, that's funny because that is because to me, truck YouTube. Get home.
I don't watch much. I listen to stuff.
Yeah, well, but that's what it is. It's there. I feel like if I were, a lot of it is podcasts and stuff like that. There's just talking. It's not necessarily visual, but I feel like I lose a part of what I want. It's hard to describe. Like if I listen to the same podcast, but I was able to actually watch it and listen to it, I get more out of watching and listening versus just the audio. I feel like I'm missing out if I just do audio, and I can't do it.
I get that. I think I don't have too much time to just physically sit.
Oh, well, see, that's literally, 70% of.
The actual ability of
Like I'll go from site to site, but everything's driving. I get to the site, do a few things there, wait for stuff to do. So I'm sitting in the truck while working on the computer or doing this, and then I'll go to Arkansas. That's a 45-minute drive, car. The same thing, so over and over. Woo. Yeah, definition of the legs are looking good too. Which I'm trying to work on. Here.
What's funny is I was getting Jeff and my nephew Dylan to like work out with me. And that was when I was skinny and my legs were sure enough were fine. But he's like, I was standing like this or something. He's like, what you got going on here?
What's wrong with it?
He thought I was like holding fluid or something. I was like, that's a muscle.
You gotta go to the doctor and get that trained out.
He's like, what is that? I was like, you got one.
Like I don't know if you know this, but you're messed up. You gotta go to the doctor.
Like I can't believe you walk.
Ooh. I haven't really been able to talk on the camera today. Sorry about that, guys. Normally I'm able to talk more to the camera on the thing, but I've not today. Yeah, I won't be able to. Yeah.
Godzilla.
Shoot, no. Oh. Woo. All right, back, tries, buys, done.
Definitely want to do some biceps.
Okay.
I'd like triceps too.
Okay, we'll do triceps.
Maybe like superset them, I guess. Like,
Well, I don't know if you've done this one before. It's my favorite tricep workout. Let me see if we need a flat bench, movable flat bench. Yeah, and we can move it on a cable machine. I don't know if there's one available. I don't think so. We can set up right here. It could be angled. Well, it'll be. Right. Yeah. Yeah. You might have to give it to me though. I usually do it to my workout partner. I don't think I'm tall enough to reach it. Oh, this is definitely light. Just elbows tucked in. This is too light, but just as a warm up, I guess. But really just, yep. Not this, that, just lock them in. But yeah, this is light, but we'll do a warm up with it. It's funny to me how every gym you go to, every machine, everything, the weight's not even the same. Even 50 pounds is not 50 pounds somewhere else.
so me and Leslie were traveling for 6 months, you know, all these different countries, and we were working out, especially in Asia, in some like sketchy gyms. And I mean, you get on some machines, you're like, what the hell is this thing? Much less with the weight.
Oh yeah, you can see that contracting and right there, yeah. Let me know when you're done now.
I definitely got on a couple leg press machines and I was kind of terrified, but like, I was like, I hope this thing don't drop on me when I'm trying to get it out.
Good. Oh, yep. Justin. Good.
One thing it's been like is Austin is such a fitness city. Like it's just like wild how the level that people are at, how like just everybody works out.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome. And at the same time, part of it's like it's like it's actually hard to like get your rest days in because like you'll be planning a rest day on a Saturday and somebody's like, oh man, there's just like this group run, this like community workout this gym's hosting, like you should do. Like it's just like that's how I socialize.
Yeah.
Like, that's my hangout, is working out. And so yeah, and in a city that big, like this is always something to do.
Whew. Thank you. Woo. Well, this has definitely opened up my eyes to my cardio levels.
That's what I love about like this. Is like I never wanted to be just a runner. Like I didn't want to be the little skinny guy who could, you know, 100 miles necessarily. But I also never wanted to be like just a bodybuilder that couldn't tie my shoes.
Yeah.
And it just gives you so much to work on, so much variety.
Well, I feel like
And it makes you feel like there's nothing that somebody can ask you to hop into any kind of workout. And you can think like, okay, like I can handle it.
not that someone who said.
I'm strong enough to keep
Yeah.
up. I'm fast enough to there's nothing you can like ask me to do. I'm just like, ooh.
Well, see, that's like I feel comfortable lifting weights, but that right there, like that little bit was something else. One more.
And I mean, I would never advise somebody like necessarily mixing the two. Like if you're trying to get, not at the exact same time, like
Yeah.
if you're trying to get stronger in your squat, like you don't need your heart rate out of control and get under a barbell and try to like do a 3x3 squat.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
But see, that's the thing. I left the PR. Like I don't chase a PR on bench. I don't chase a PR on anything. Like I know that progressively every week, half a rep, a pound, 2, 5. That's where I'm aiming at. And when I first started, it was a bar and a 25, and I could barely do that. And I felt so embarrassed, so ashamed. I was like, everybody's doing this. I hit 225, and then I couldn't hit it again for 3 more months. And then I got to the point, it's like, what do I care what 225 or more than that? As long as I'm in here putting the work in and trying, that's what matters. And so I don't chase the PR anymore. But I would like that thought that, hey, if somebody says, hey, come do this, I can actually jump in there.
yeah.
Trying that, I could not jump in there and do it. There's no way. Like I would just be embarrassed and just not get it, like not want to come back out. Like no, thank you.
I mean, the one good thing about it is like it really is just a competition against yourself. And if it takes you 4 hours, it doesn't matter. If you only get through half the workout, like some workouts are time-based, maybe you get half the distance of somebody else. Some of them are distance-based, maybe it takes you twice as long. There's no doubt that you can do any of it if you have time.
Does that feel any different?
Huh?
Does that feel different from a regular press?
Yeah. Yeah. kind of forward, like overhead, cable, and I like the dumbbells on the bench.
What, you want to do like a skull crusher or to finish tries? Or do you want to do single arm? Or you want to do the single one? Okay. Right here? When you're doing that sled push, because I didn't even ask you, and I feel like I was doing it way too much with my tiptoes. You want tiptoes or no? Because I feel like I was doing way too much when I was pushing, that it was just literally.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I'm gonna be in my toes. You know?
Okay.
If you watch like.
It just felt weird that it was literally almost toes. So I was thinking the whole time, like, am I able to push more if I can implement more of my whole foot?
Well, when you're thinking about like I would say when you're thinking about like the leverage, the angle, like when your foot's flat, like.
Well, and that's because that's what I felt. I feel like I was like I couldn't get and that's all it was just literally toes.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. Think about like if I'm standing here, you want to push me over. Like you just physically wanted to push me over, but you had to stand flat-footed.
Yeah.
That would be harder.
Yeah.
Than if you're able to like. I mean, you can just like even just looking at the video of an athlete like James Harrison, the defensive lineman, like pushing the sled. He's out there. He's got cleats on.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why like shoe selection is hard for that race because like people are gonna run fast, but you need like a little bit of stability for like wall balls and stuff. But you also gotta have grip on these things because when you're on your toes like that, some tennis shoes just slip. Like these are not shoes.
Well, they're not tight. So this one did that at one point. No, I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. Are you doing standing up? Okay. I like to do a little sit down. I don't see how you don't literally.
You don't see how what?
I mean, I got creatine in there. I got a intro workout BCAAs in there.
I mean, I drink a lot of water throughout the day.
But see, and that's what sucks that I told you about my cramp. Like 64-ounce glass, the one that I have in your truck. That, another one. That, my pre-workout was 12 ounces. And then when I get done, I fill that up with my hydration pack. Like it's.
I'll give you the recipe for. I make my own electrolyte because it's like so cheap.
Yeah.
It's on my nerves.
I might as well just do that.
So like
I paid $30 for the Ghost because I was doing the liquid IV. Then I read that technically that's not even real. But it doesn't have enough of the.
You know Element.
Yeah.
So I use their recipe. Especially when you start doing this stuff, you're sweating a lot. I mean, you're not sweating like really it's that big of a issue. But once it starts working up, you start running double-digit miles in the.
Well, see, I'm not even sweating that much here, but at goals, I'm sweating. Then if I go to crunch, sauna. I'll sweat all day, but like here, I'm not even.
I'm gonna say you could make 2 years worth of electrolytes for like $50. I mean,
Oh yeah, you need to send it because I do that.
Magnesium and potassium, like you buy one bag of that each, and that's like 40 or so, and that's like last you forever.
Yeah.
And then you're just buying salt, which is $1 a thing.
I need to do it. You keep saying with 45 we're going high.
You don't stay and then you can just. So I make it up, and then I actually just get like. You know those flavor packs that are for like making a pitcher, like a dry pack, Crystal Light kind of powder?
Yeah.
But they make the big ones that are for making like a big jug.
Yeah.
I'll put like, I normally use maybe like 4 of those to make like 30 servings.
Okay.
It's like
I need to do that then, for sure.
I've got some in the house.
I don't know how much I weigh in kilograms. 100 and 175 in pounds. You know what that is in kilos?
Let's see, 20 to 100.
110 kilos? Usually I'm a little bit more engaged with the people watching them today, but
No, that's definitely not right.
nope.
No, that's way off. It's usually close to 80. That's terrible. You're like 80. 175 divided by 10.
Wow.
I was going the wrong direction. Yeah, probably like 80.
About 80?
Yeah.
Also dropped my, oh, did it get stuck on my, on the weight? Is this metal? Yeah, it is metal. So about 80 kilos. One more here, then curls. One more. This is the longest workout, weight-wise, also the most calories in a workout. Right now I'm at 12 total, 1,000 active.
See, I don't know, like, I find that hard to believe, honestly,
What?
that you burn that many calories doing this.
So
It's like, I feel like when
No.
I have really long lift sessions.
here's what I liked about the Whoop and the watch, that they talk to each other, right? It takes, the Whoop tail said that I burn a lot less, the watches I burn a lot more.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the day, it auto corrects itself across the board. So normally, like let's say I would have finished today with 1,200. By 5 o'clock, it would auto correct and tell me it's more like 900.
Yeah.
So
I didn't turn this one on the track, this one, but I think it's more like 500.
we are in the U.S. 2.5 years. Yeah, calorie count every single day, 100%. Weigh my food. You want dumbbells or you want table?
I was just doing dumbbells. It's like hammer.
Well, the problem they're all on there, and they're kind of. We're in the U.S. right now in Mississippi, but yeah, we count calories and all that good stuff. Yeah, I mean those veins are looking outrageous, dude. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know if y'all can see that. It's ridiculous. Sorry, they don't get to see that a lot with me. So.
There's a picture of me when I was working on this kind of hot gym in Vietnam. It was like my 35th birthday, and I was holding a 35-pound plate. I got in front of me, and it took Leslie a few different tries to get a good picture. And so I'd been holding it for a while, and this thing was like popping.
They don't get to see that kind of vascularity on my feed.
I always tell the nurses, I'm like, if you can't get blood from me, you can't find me.
I was happy with the little ones that I'm getting right there.
Like I said, when I'm like dehydrated or like super hot, they just get like out of control. I mean, even the back of my hands will just be.
I don't study a lot of sports nutrition. What country are you in? He says their sports nutrition is very expensive.
Man, when we were in Asia, it was so hard to find protein at first. We had to like learn, but then we just got to tell which is kind of like tofu, it's a little like better. It's firmer. It's made out of soybeans. But there's like no dairy, no beef.
What part of Asia?
Like we're in Vietnam, Indonesia,
Oh,
Thailand,
okay.
and Philippines. This is all these are fun. Thailand, Philippines, all the chicks fried. I eat so much rice in the Philippines. In Vietnam, I was literally making pho, banh mi's. I was putting noodles, like soup noodle, on a sandwich. As soon as we touched down in Amsterdam, we went to like a grocery store, and they had protein in everything, like more than America. Like
Yeah.
every kind of protein. This and that. I was like,
I got a lot of people that watch from South Korea.
we had a family when we were in Thailand, South Korea. We asked them what their favorite place in Asia was, and they're like, South Korea. Like,
Yeah.
I've heard great things. There's a high rocks race in Seoul.
Now you might have me convinced right there.
There's a little island called like Tenerife or something.
Yeah.
They just announced in Spain, the Canary Islands. It's got a huge volcano. It's the biggest volcano it's the highest point in Spain. Huge volcano, tiny little island, like beautiful.
But Kayla's always about traveling, always wanting to travel. But it's so hard with 3 kids, and I get the guilty conscience of me wanting to take them too. And she's more of like, no, we need a trip, just us. But then I feel like, well, I mean, I want to take them. 12, 9, 6.
They won't really appreciate it until like 15.
That is some vascularity. That is, fuck, that's insane. Holy moly. Save my life. Such a lonely day. And it's my oh, is this normally how it's been when you're here? This laid back, nobody really here? That's all right.
But I think their classes can bring a lot of new people. Alright, I gotta show you just the last 2 moves.
All right, let me put these up.
So one of them is my least favorite. Actually, it's 3 more, but one's my least favorite. One is like the sneakiest.
Anything that has to do on this turf, I hate already.
So the burpee broad jump
No.
is, I think it's 80 meters either, which would be like from this fat line to the T in Fitness Factory and back. 4 times. So like 8 rings. And the way it works in the competition is there'll be a line. You have to start behind the line. You have to start like in the down, like you have to go down behind the line. And the thing is, you can hop up like this if you want to. But again, it's all about like this blend between speed and conserving speed. So normally the best way to do it is actually just step up and then just jump. Because it's a perfect broad jump.
Oh boy.
Versus like popping up.
Yeah.
So and it's more about like finding a pace that you can sustain than like going all out. Because the more you like have to stop, like it just catches up on you. But anyway, so it's just the chest that's on the floor. Step up. Your feet just have to be within a foot of your hands. Like you can't. I mean, I don't know who would do that, but like
Yeah.
you can't step in front of your hands. And then when you jump, go down. Your hands can be no more than a foot in front. You can't come back.
Okay.
So it's just.
Hoop. Hoop. Normal push-up or just
You don't have to do a push-up. It's your chest has to the ground.
okay, and then up, all in one motion,
So you can. I do a step-up method.
and then wait.
You just popped up, and you like when I do it. Again, you can do that. When I do it, I step up.
Okay,
It's like less.
but as soon as my feet, I'm jumping, or you can take a break.
It's totally up to you. I mean, most people, because it's more efficient. When you step up, you never stand all the way up.
Yeah.
This is waist.
Okay.
So you're already in a position. Just jump.
Okay.
You went down.
Okay.
It's like 3 feet.
Okay. Okay. That's hard. Okay. A tenth of a.
5
Okay.
yards. You gotta do 80.
80 yards. This is why I was a kicker in high school for football. That's why I didn't have to do.
I mean, I was an offensive lineman.
No, that's what I'm saying. That way I didn't have to do it. I was like, I'm finished. Just go kick. Okay. Okay. Huh?
Try to step up instead of popping up. Try to step up.
Okay.
See if I can-
No. No, because I feel like it takes me more energy too. 166. Now I feel like I don't have the
This one is not cardio intensive, and it's really not bad at all when you haven't been running. This one just is one that makes it hard to run afterwards because it turns your quads into bricks. It's walking lunges. The key is your knee has to touch the ground. And this back can never touch the ground, and that's really the only rule.
but this is non-stop when you're in there, like
Oh yeah. No. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna finish fast. Like I'm trying to hit like a time. I mean, like when I did it with TJ, he didn't have the cardio, and so when we get on the run, he was having to stop. And if you're a team, right? Like when we get to a station like this, you are gonna take a break while I'm doing it.
okay.
So if you do it as a double, theoretically, if you do it as a double, if you can keep up with me on the runs, you can never touch a station. You just walk behind me all the time in a station. But so with the runs, it's pretty straightforward. but the knee has to touch the ground. Now you can step up and step, but most people just kind of, you know what I mean? Instead of coming up and then going, most kind of just going. This one, when you're in the actual race, it's more about listening to your body. And when your quad's getting close to like turning to a brick, you need to stop and give it a second, because once you cross that line, like, this is hard. It just won't, like, you can't run.
What is this?
It's supposed to, the horse is supposed to be. I forget the distance on this one. I don't know if it's like 100 or 80. But it's just like once you come out of that, then you gotta take off about a 7-minute mile out of it. That's where it's like, whoa.
Oh yeah, that one. What compared to all the other ones?
Yeah, this is one it's neat because it's such a running race. We haven't been running. But if you try to run after
No. If by running you mean just a little one of these? Then yeah. I mean I can do this all day right here.
the easiest is and I think this is the actual Lake Greens. And so when you're like, I mean, it's, you can set these down when you need to. You gotta go 200 meters. So I think this one, thick line to thick line is 15. So you know that'd be down. It'd be what? Plus, it'd be like 13, 14 minutes all the way down. I typically try to do it without ever setting it down. It takes about a minute and a half. So when you're in the race, like, it's good if you can kind of get to where you're almost jogging.
Yeah.
Because it's doing you no good to go slow, because grip is what gets out on you, so the least amount of time. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's just, heart rate is it's 200 meters. And like that right there was just like, maybe 45 or.
Ooh! What is this?
Everybody's different. I normally grip mine. I like to grip mine kind of like, yeah, like here and like a little bit bent back. Like
Okay.
this. But I mean, that's just my preference.
What weight is this?
Should be 53 pounds in each hand.
Shit. Yeah, that grip is better.
That's about
13?
turn this much. It's a lot longer stretch. But I'm pretty sure it's 200 meters. It'd be like running around, you know, like a track on a football field.
Yeah. When I do the race, I keep those little check guards. I'm supposed to have the neoprene. Yeah.
I keep those in my pocket for this. I use them on this, and I'll use them on the sled pull. Because at this point, it's pretty deep in the race, and you're very sweaty, and your hands are by your side, so the sweat's just pouring into your hands.
Yeah, that is something else.
Like, none of it is just like terrible on an island, but it's when
The push, the sled works.
between your running is like the equalizer. So like you'll get in there and there'll be guys who are just look like they stepped out of maybe 300, really out of their minds, and I can eat them alive. Like, you know, me and Leslie, because again, if two guys compete, they have to do the exact same thing as me and Leslie.
Yeah.
Like there's no advantage for and I've got like I follow one because I know the one guy pretty well, and they're both like runners, good shape, ripped dudes, and we finished like 30 seconds in front of them.
Well, that's the thing about when you see the bodybuilders that can't even do a pull-up.
Yeah.
You know. Well,
You can't see VO2 max in there.
no.
I think that's all.
Yeah, I watched this guy on YouTube, Shervin. He's based out of New York, but he's a big time runner. But that's what he does these, and he goes all over the world to do them. Yeah. So I've seen some of it, but not once that I go. That's something that I definitely want to do at all.
I think especially if you